plays the busybody secretary on the Emmy Award-winning show Ally McBeal. It airs Monday nights on the Fox network. She can also be seen in the upcoming film, feature film Go. I've been reading great things about this movie, but I haven't seen it yet. It opens nationwide on April 9th. Please welcome Jane Krakowski. I think you know Peeping Tom.
Peeping John.
Peeping John. How are you?
Very fine, thank you.
You know, I was going to send a car for you, the big limo, and you said, no, I'll drive myself. You like to drive? You're a big...
I do. Well, I'm from New York, and most of my time I've spent, you know, commuting in the subways. This is the first time I'm in a car, and spending your life at red lights. I mean, you spend so much time at red lights. I've been asked out at a red light, which for me would be a long-term relationship.
Oh, really? Yeah. Now, did you have your own car? You rent a car? You buy a car?
Oh, well, I rented a car for 6 months.
Right.
When I first... Yeah, I think I have a few commitment problems. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's just being an actor. I didn't think that the show might last. So.
Oh, I see. So you rented a car.
Yeah, I want to be able to get home without a car if I had to go home. But I've had a little trouble in my car here. Yeah. I am a big fan of U-turns, and I had to go to traffic school within my first 6 months.
Oh, this is like a theme night. So you went... So you,
Maybe he knew we had something in common.
So what, now was the police officer nice? I would think an attractive blonde could maybe talk her way out of a ticket.
No way.
Thank you,
no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It didn't work for me, but after I spent my time in traffic school, a couple months later, I got a fan letter for Ally McBeal, and the letter started, "Dear Jane, I am a fellow violator."
Oh.
It's my favorite fan letter. I have it hanging up my dressing
So you had like
room.
a stalker in the classroom?
It was just another person who enjoyed U-turns.
Oh, that's kind of a nice thing. Now, what kind of, did you buy a car? So you bought yourself a car?
Well, that's a complicated story.
It is?
I didn't really buy myself a car. I rented a car for 6 months, and they found out that it was a Miata, and I could have bought, like, cars by that point, because it's so much money to rent a car that...
So you could have bought one for what you rented.
They ended up giving me one because they felt so bad that I had rented the car for 6 months.
Wait a minute. See, this is where the attractive blonde thing really comes in handy. You rented a car for 6 months and they felt sorry for you and they gave it to you. Is this company still in business?
Yes, they are.
Is it a little Miata convertible?
Yes, it is.
Oh, and, is it red or something?
No, it's black.
Oh, it's black.
Like, that's so unexpected.
Well, I don't know, the cute blonde. That's sort of a sticker.
No, it's an automatic. You're making me look like a nerd.
Oh.
But, you know, my father used to work in energy conservation when I was growing up, so we were never allowed to, like, go out with the air conditioner on, or you couldn't do the laundry and go out to the movie or something. Everything had to be turned off when you left the house, and it was just a waste of energy. And when I first got my car, it was a convertible, and I used to love driving with the top down but the heat on. And I used to think that I was rebelling against my dad. Every time I drive, I was like breaking the rules.
That's just going to happen. Ed Begley's kids will be like that. Throwing Coke cans out the window and leaving the engine running.
Littering.
Now, the show is going incredibly well, Ally McBeal. It's like the #1 show on Monday nights, isn't it?
I have really lucked out.
Yeah,
I couldn't be more happy about it.
You know, it's such a quirky kind of show. I saw an episode where, you know the thing about the frog? Where you hide the frog? You all see that episode? You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I've come to realize that you never know what you're going to be asked to do on national television. For David Kelly, he's created such an imaginative world that we could be doing anything on national television. And there was a storyline where Peter McNichol's character had a frog that he cared for greatly. And the frog got into a coma, he got flushed down the toilet, he came back up. This frog had a tough life. Right. And we were trying to get the frog who was in a coma out of the unisex bathroom, which is a set, before Peter McNichol's character came back in, and it was my character's job to get the frog out. So I was instructed to it was written this way, to put the frog in my bra. Now, the frog is supposed to be to get it out.
Wasn't that in the old days? I was going to say, in the old days, didn't you just kiss them and they'd come out? Now I guess they raise the stakes a little. You got to give them. You got to get a second base with the frog. Yeah.
So the frog is supposed to be in a coma, and we did a bunch of takes. There was a professional frog there, so there was no harming of any animals.
Professional frog.
The guy from the WB? Yeah. It's good to see him working.
The old Budweiser frog, he's moonlighting over on Ally McBeal. So I had to put this frog in my bra, and we all seem to forget that this frog is supposed to be in a coma. And so this frog keeps climbing out of my bra
Well,
in every take.
we have an outtake here. Let's take a look.
You do not.
Here we go. Here.
We finally realized that we were supposed to be in a coma.
That looks like a fun show to work on.
We got the stunt frog, and it worked.
Quickly, tell us about Go. I haven't seen this film yet, but I've been reading wonderful things, and the
It's a
trailer
great
just
movie.
snaps along, doesn't it?
It's the new movie by Doug Liman, who did Swingers, and I have a very small part in this movie, but the section I'm in, I'm from New York, and most of my experience has been in the theater. When I read this script, I thought the section that I was in was like a complete dark farce.
Well, let's take a look. Now, what is this scene we're going to see? What's...
This was so hard because...
You know, it would help if you watched the show once.
No, I do. I didn't know it was going to sound like the shuttle coming up. God.
You know, in movies, you have to do so many takes, and I had to do this scene over and over again with Scott Wolf, and it was just so hard to have to kiss him over and over and over.
Did he keep trying to climb out of your bra?
Let's take a look. Well, Jane, nice meeting you. Please come back and see us again.
Thank
Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
We're right back with Sugar Ray.